Hello everybody, in this Rhino Grasshopper video demo, I would like to show how we can create this kind of diagonally cross patterns on a surface with nicely blended intersections as shown on screen. By the way, this is a viewer requested video. Okay, let's start. I'm going to create a fairly simple shape using revolve. Going to set deformable to yes. Point count maybe set to 12. Start angle 0. Revolution 360. Enter. Okay, get something like that. And now we can fire up Grasshopper. I'm going to associate this to the B-Rep component. Set on B-Rep. Okay, I'm going to hide this, and then next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to split up these surfaces into equally spaced segments. Okay, we can do that using the isotrim. Okay, connect this here, and then I'm going to put a divide domain 2. Connect this here, connect this here. And let's give some value to the U and V count. Maybe something like that. Okay, and hopefully it wouldn't hang the system. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is to extract the subcomponents of the trim surfaces. To do that, we can use the deconstruct B-Rep. Okay, connect this here, and then you can see that the outputs are faces, edges, and vertices. So what happened was that the surface has outputted faces, edges, and vertices result. What is required of us is the vertices. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to connect the vertices diagonally in this way. So let me try to explain this. This is a bit confusing. Okay, each surface, right, have 4 vertices. Okay, with the following index 0, 1, 2, 3. Possibly in this order. I'm not too sure, because that will depend on the U and V orientation. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I need to connect, for example, index 0 to index 2, and index 1 to index 3. Okay, so to do that, we need to use the list item. Okay, I'm going to plug this here, and then as mentioned, we have like 4 index number from 0 to 3. So I'm going to put a number slider. Okay, I'm going to make 3 duplicates of these sets. Okay, pressing and holding the Alt key, something like that, and this will form a pair, this will form another pair for the creation of lines. Okay, so as mentioned, for example, if this is 0, right, this will be 1, this will be 2. So if I want to connect from here to here, it will be index 0 connect to index 2. Okay, so 0, this one will be 2. Okay, this one will be 2. Okay, let's see, let's put the line component, should be this. So start point is this, end point is this. Yeah, you can see we get like this kind of diagonal curves. Okay, and then we're going to repeat the process for this set here. Okay, so same thing. Okay, let me just move this here. So we have already done 0 connecting to 2. We need to do the other direction. That means it's 1 connect to 3. Okay, 1 connect to 3. Okay, so let's do need to do this again. Connect this, connect this. Yeah, so we got like this kind of crossing pattern. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to ensure that the curves intersect, and then the intersection being used for the splitting of the curves into smaller sections. So to ensure that the curves are intersecting, we need to pull the curves onto this surface. To do that, we need to use the pull curve. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's just group this for easy identification of the various sections. Okay, so for this section I'm going to use the pull curve. Pull curve. Let me duplicate this. Okay, so the surface will be our Prep. Okay, going to bring this guy up a little bit. Connect this to here. Okay, connect this to here. Let's connect this here as well. So the first set of curves will be this set. Okay, connect this here. Okay, so we get like, you can see we got curves being pulled onto the surface. Okay, let's repeat the process again for this other set. So we have connected the surface. So now these other curves, you can see these other curves, we're going to pull these curves onto the surface. Yeah, can you see? They've been put onto the surface. Okay, so let me just hide this so that you can see the new pull curves. Okay, pull curves, can you see? They are now on the surface. So the next thing you need to do is to use these pull curves to split one another up. So to do that, I guess you can use this intersect curve to curve. Okay, so curve A, this can be a bit confusing, so you got to watch carefully. Curve A, curve B, and then you can see that we have like intersection points. Okay, so we're going to use the param A and param B respectively as the splitting parameters. How do we split these curves? We can use the shatter. The shatter is like the grasshopper equivalent of the split. Okay, so again, we need to have two sets of shatter. Okay, one set to shatter the first set of pull curves, and then the other set to deal with the other set of the pull curves. Okay, so let's just press the Alt key. So first set is this one. Okay, so I'm going to connect this here, and then the parameter to use to split them will be, you can see this is actually curve A, so we're going to use param A. Can you see over here, say parameters on first curve? That means it's the parameters on this set of curves. Okay, so I'm going to connect this here, and then let's do the same thing again for the other set. So the other set, right, we're going to shatter this other set of the pull curves. Okay, so connect this here, and then the parameter will be this. Okay, param B connects to this. Okay, so yep, we got something like that. And now let's merge these two sets of curves together using the merge. using the merge. And gonna connect this here, connect this here. Okay, get something like that. Okay, let me try to hide the rest so that we can see the result. Okay, so you can see we got something like that. Okay, and then let me put the multi-pipe and see are we getting the result we want. Multi-pipe, connect this here. Okay, let's put a custom preview to see the result better. You can see over here that we have like a mixed bag of like blended corners as well as unblended one. Okay, so how do we resolve this? Basically, I think I need to cap this. Okay, this is not capped. Set it to 1. So now let's try to put a flatten here. Okay, flatten tree. Okay, if you are not familiar with flatten and all the other data management processes, you might want to watch a previous video that I created called data management for Grasshopper video. You can follow the link below this video to go to that particular tutorial. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. Connect this here, connect this here. See, nice. Now we have all the stuff nicely blended. Can you see? Yeah, so yeah, the connections has been nicely blended. With that, I come to the end of this video. Hope that's been useful. See you. Bye.